supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. All right, good morning. Happy Coffee Convo Wednesday. You're like, what is even happening right now? Good morning to you. This is Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, December 19th, 2018, episode 140. Why am I dressed like Mary Poppins? Besides, I love Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins Returns is in theaters today, so I thought we'd celebrate. Quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. All right, so if you like Mary Poppins, go ahead and hit like right now. If this is your first time here for Coffee Convo Wednesday and you're like, what is even happening right now? My name is Cindy Simmons. Welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. This is a show where we just talk about some fun stuff. It's kind of a break, you know, in the middle of your Wednesday, in the middle of your week. And it's a way for us to spread kindness like Nutella, as I say at the end of every episode, a way to just put more, you know, laughter and joy into the universe, if you will. So wherever you're watching right now, if you could hit like, and if you feel so compelled to share this video, that would be great, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. I'm super happy you're here. Like I said, we're gonna be here for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then today's episode is a special one besides it being Mary Poppins Day in my brain. It is brought to you by Omaha Steaks, which means at the end of Coffee Convo Wednesday today, I am hooking you up with something super delicious from Omaha Steaks. I have been an Omaha Steaks ambassador now for a while, and so that means for you, every month, I'm gonna hook you up with something yummy from Omaha Steaks, so stay with us to the very end. We wanna say congratulations to Linda from Tennessee. Linda is last week's Coffee Convo Wednesday winner of the Target gift card, so we always announce the winner right here at the beginning of the show. So cheers and a good morning to you. Hello, Governor. I'm not really drinking tea. I don't like tea, so. In fact, tell me what you're drinking right now. Are you drinking coffee, tea, smoothie, hot cocoa, some eggnog? It is the Christmas season. We are less than a week. In fact, if you are watching this on Wednesday, Christmas is 1 week from yesterday. You guys, it has been a crazy week. Last week on Coffee Convo Wednesday, I showed you guys that our Christmas card, our 2008 family Christmas card, made it on Good Morning America. What? Well, on goodmorningamerica.com. And then ABC News Radio.com featured it. My friend Tom Sullivan featured it. If you guys are in Atlanta, on Atlanta and Company, he featured it on his show. So it's been a really exciting week. And I have to give like massive thanks to you guys for basically sharing the Christmas card. You can find it on my Facebook page if you haven't seen it or you're like, what are you even talking about? We do a themed Christmas card every single year because our family is all about memories and experiences and spreading joy as far as humanly possible. So we did this Christmas card, and thanks to Tori Johnson over at Good Morning America, she shared it with her coworkers, and yeah, so it's been a really exciting last like week and a half. Oh, so much going on. All right, so 3 topics today, and then I'm gonna hook you up with something from Omaha Steaks. So I do want to give a little bit of background on me if you guys are like, I don't even know who you are. Why are you talking to me? Which is a fair question. My name is Cindy. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. I have lived in Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, and now our family of 5 lives here in Orlando, Florida, which we kind of love because I grew up about 30 minutes away from Disneyland in Los Angeles, California. And now I live less than 30 minutes away from Walt Disney World. So it's kind of like a fun way that worked out. I have a husband, Eric. I love him. I love you, Eric. He watches. And he has an awesome promotional products, t-shirt making, logo making company called My Smart Shirt. You can find him at mysmartshirt.com. There's my little love early Christmas present plug for my husband's company. We have 2 daughters, Lily, who's 13, Luna, who is 6, and my mama, Jane, lives with us, which is kind of exciting. So I'm going to say a good morning cheers to all of you who have taken the time, and it's not a Mary Poppins mug, I digress for a second. I have no Mary Poppins mug, if you can believe that, because you guys know my thing is coffee mugs, and I love to collect all different sorts of coffee mugs, big, small, obnoxious, whatever, the bigger the better, Disney, any kind of coffee mugs. I love them, but I do not have a Mary Poppins coffee mug. And how is that for like a hashtag epic fail planning for today and then forgetting to find a Mary Poppins coffee mug? what's wrong with me? All right, so we're here in Orlando, Florida. We love it. In fact, last night I took my Mama Jane, surprised her. We went to the Dr. Phillips Center for Performing Arts here in Orlando, Florida. I took her to see White Christmas, which we loved. Such a beautiful set. The singing was great. I mean, everything was really great. So if you're in Orlando, Florida, it is playing at Dr. Phillips Center through December 23rd. All right, so again, tell me what you're drinking right now, because I always like to know what everyone is sharing with me this morning. And let's get started. Number one, do you love or hate this smell? And you're like, well, what smell? Pine, as in a pine tree, pine, Christmas. So in our house, we have a fake Christmas tree. We've had real before, and I do love real. Here's the thing. I love how Christmas trees smell. So good. Smell so good. But I don't want like pine air fresheners, pine candles, pine hand soap. I don't know what it is. And my husband is obsessed with the pine smell. Like, he loves the pine smell. So he wants like pine hand soap, pine smelling stuff in our diffuser with our essential oil. So yeah, I am not. So I was just wondering, do you love or hate the pine smell? Pine smell Christmas trees? Pine smell anything else? Not so much. Like, shh, don't be spraying that. First of all, I don't like that spray stuff anyway, but I don't want the pine smell. Maybe it's just me. So comment below, which is what I love that you guys do here on the show, is let's interact and comment below and let me know, do you love or hate the pine smell? All right, topic number 2 on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Is this rude or totally normal? Okay, so I have an Apple Watch, which I'm going to show you as I forgot to pull it out underneath my Mary Poppins cuff here. Okay, I have an Apple Watch. Ding, ding. And I've had it for a little over a year now. It's like the really old version. I know that there's bigger versions and newer versions, but I like to keep it old school, and I have an old version. So for those of you who have Apple Watches, and those of you who don't, really, this is an important question for really both of you. Is it rude when people are looking at their Apple Watch? Because when I first got it last year, one of my best friends came to visit, and we went to Disney. And I took her to Disney. We hadn't been to Disney. She hadn't been to Disney in a long time. And I had just gotten my Apple Watch, so it would vibrate, and just because it wasn't like a normal habit, I would look. And usually it was telling me, you know, breathe, move, bleh, whatever. And then now I figured it out. I don't have it vibrate all the time because I find it a little bit distracting. So that's my question, though. So if you're with someone who has an Apple Watch on, whether you have one or not, do you find it rude if, like, if we were talking right now and I went, so blah, 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 because I kind of find it rude, so I try not to do it. But sometimes, like I said, when it vibrates, it kind of startles me, and it's instinctual to look down at your Apple Watch. But I find it kind of like when someone pulls out their cell phone in front of you, whether you're eating dinner or not, and they're talking to you, and then all of a sudden, they're like, yeah, so the other day when I was going to the store, I was in Target, and hold on one second. So I find that kind of rude, and I try not to do that. So now I try not to do this and look at my Apple Watch because I find it a little bit rude. But I'm wondering if I'm just being oversensitive to that. So do you find it rude when people are looking at their Apple Watch or smartwatch, whatever kind of watch that they have, not like a regular watch, because I mean, I know we look at the time, so I think it's okay if you're looking at the time, which I do. I look at the time. What time is it? Okay. But if you're reading a text message or you're Inspector Gadgeting it, talking into your phone, do you find that rude or not? Comment below. All right. And then one last thing before we get out of here on Coffee Convo Wednesday. I know we're a little short today, but I've had a bit of a crazy couple weeks, which I'm kind of going to get into in just a minute. So I feel like I'm a little all over the place today. But also, Mary Poppins Returns is in theaters today. I am obviously excited. We already got our tickets thanks to one of my besties, Taylor, and her husband, Glenn. Bought us movie tickets to go see Mary Poppins Returns, so we're going on Saturday. Cheers and thank you to you. All right, the final thing that I want to talk about today on Coffee Convo Wednesday is the other night, The Sound of Music came on television. And hands down, The Sound of Music is one of my probably top 5 favorite movies, right up there with Mary Poppins. I love The Sound of Music, obviously. I love Julie Andrews. So, funny little Julie Andrews story in a minute. I just thought of it. But my daughter, my 13-year-old daughter, Lily, comes out and she's like, oh, Sound of Music. Is this a Christmas movie? And I said, and then I had to think about it. Then I really started thinking about it, and they usually have a tendency to play The Sound of Music around Christmas time. But is it a Christmas movie? What say you? Because instinctually, I was gonna say, yes, honey, it is. And then I realized, it's not really. Like there's no, I mean, my favorite things, these are a few of my favorite things. I think that can kind of be Christmassy, but really it could be Eastery. I mean, it could be any time of the year, talking about your favorite things. So I'm gonna go with no. That's just my opinion. I'm not based on any factual information, just an opinion. I would say no to Sound of Music being a Christmas movie. But they always play it during Christmas time. So, what say you? Is Sound of Music a Christmas movie or not? These are the hard-hitting questions I'm coming to you with today on Coffee Convo Wednesday. All right, I feel so proper with my fake tea today, my non-Mary Poppins thing. So quick sidebar on Julie Andrews. My background is radio. I've been in radio my whole life, and then I just felt compelled to leave the radio station I was at in Atlanta, Georgia, maybe about 3 years ago, and I was like, no, I'm not doing radio. I'd like to do something that makes me truly happy. Because honestly, the last sort of year there, I wasn't so happy, and I feel like, I don't know, God just wants us to be happy. So I've been doing this, and I kind of love it. So when I was at my last radio station in Atlanta, I had the pleasure of interviewing Julie Andrews on the phone. I gotta tell you, I got like a little, I'm not crying. I got a little, now I didn't full on Oprah ugly cry, but I got a little choked up. And I said to her, she was promoting, I think she does a children's book or children's books with her daughter. And I said to her, Julie Andrews, I have to just tell you, as I'm sure you hear this all the time, thank you for being such a huge part of my childhood. Your movies were hugely just important in my life, and I am so grateful to what they brought to me, and now I can share them with my kids. I only had one at the time, and I could feel myself going, so thank you, Julie Andrews. And she's like, oh, you're so kind, thank you so much. Okay, that's a horrible Julie Andrews British accent. But she couldn't have been lovelier, and I was so excited. Now, it would have been better if it was in person, but I talked to Julie Andrews on the phone. We interviewed her on the phone. She was so lovely, and I was thrilled to be able to tell her thank you for that awesome, like, you know, all those awesome memories. Mary Poppins, Sound of Music, I mean, there's a million more, obviously. But I love Julie Andrews. So I am super excited to see this new Mary Poppins Returns, because one of my friends did go see it. She said it was so good. Actually, a couple people have told me it's really good. So come on Saturday. I cannot wait to see Mary Poppins Returns. All right, that is Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, December 19th, 2018, episode 140. There's a couple things I want to do before I get to the Yummy Omaha Steaks package. One, want to remind you that on Thursday night, so if you're watching this Wednesday or Thursday, you're in luck. If it's Friday, you can go back and watch it on the replay. But on Thursday night, I am going to be guest hosting, I guess you would call it, on a Facebook channel called Reality Moms. And every year I do this, and we do a holiday home tour. So there are a couple of us, and we hop onto the Reality Moms Facebook page, and we're gonna talk about their hot holiday toy guide, which will be fun. But I'm gonna invite you guys into the rest of my home. Every week you guys come here and you see like my coffee pot and like my stove. But I'm gonna invite you into my home with my family, my whole family. So it's gonna be 8 o'clock on Thursday night. I'll put a link here on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, hop over to Facebook, but I'll put a link on Facebook so you can find Reality Moms. But 8 p.m. Thursday night, that's 8 p.m. Eastern time if you're watching on the West Coast. 8 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday night, just go to the Reality Moms Facebook page. I'm gonna do a holiday home tour, show you a little bit of our decorations, chat with my family for a minute, maybe open some presents. It's gonna be super fun, and I'm very excited. All right, other housekeeping business. For the first time ever, I will not be doing Coffee Convo Wednesday next Wednesday morning, which is the day after Christmas. In 2.5 years of doing this show, I have not missed one Wednesday whatsoever, but it is the Christmas season and I am a little overwhelmed right now, if I'm keeping it real. I realize there's like 7 days left to Christmas and I'm not anywhere near being done Christmas shopping, like at all. But it's kind of because there's some good stuff happening in my life right now that I'm really excited to share with you. But what I need to do is just take a break, decompress, stop feeling overwhelmed with everything that's going on. And then I will be back on Wednesday, January 2nd, 2019. So that will basically be 2 weeks from now. And I'll have an awesome giveaway for you in the new year. So I will not be here Wednesday, December 26th. Just take the day off, spending it with my family. My kids are off school, and I'm gonna just try not to, focus too much on work, and I just wanna relax and soak up the awesomeness that is my family that I love so much. So thank you for understanding. Thank you for letting me take a Wednesday off, my first Wednesday ever that I am taking off in 2.5 years. And then I'll be back here on January 2nd, and I'm gonna try something new for a couple of reasons. I have some big news to share with you, some exciting news, but I'm going to be back on Wednesday, January 2nd at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Just trying something a little different. I love coffee in the morning, but I also love coffee in the afternoon. So I'm gonna try doing Coffee Convo Wednesday on Wednesday, January 2nd, 2019 at 3 p.m. and we're gonna see how that goes. If you like it better in the afternoon, we may just stay in the afternoon. If you like it better in the morning, we may just stay in the morning. We will figure that out together on Wednesday, January 2nd, 2019. But most importantly, before I let you go, Omaha Steaks has an awesome package for you today. If you guys haven't heard me talk about Omaha Steaks skillet meals, I'm obsessed. In fact, my husband today was gently hinting that it was time to order some more skillet meals because he gets really excited about it. He's like, it's like how you would feel about a Louis Vuitton. I'm like, did you just compare Omaha Steaks to a Louis Vuitton? Okay. All right. Okay, I'm in. All right, so what I'm gonna give you guys today is I'm gonna give you 4 skillet meals. Italian chicken piccata, peppercorn steak, shrimp scampi, which is one of my favorite, and pork with roasted pepper. Basically, these are like chef-inspired recipes in your freezer, and then you put them in a skillet, and 15 minutes later, you're eating dinner. Now you're speaking my love language, because I don't like to cook at all. 15 minutes from your freezer to your table, saute them in a skillet, and it's done. So it's basically like a no-stress meal for 2 to 3 people. So 2 to 3 people, 15 minutes, bam, you're gonna get 4 of them. Why? Because like I said, this time of year is super stressful and you can feel overwhelmed. Like I have been feeling a little overwhelmed and just like I'm failing at the holiday right now. Just have to take a deep breath. So I wanna make your life easier. So I'm gonna give you 4 Omaha Steaks skillet meals. All you have to do is comment Omaha Steaks and tell me the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. We will pick a winner. Unfortunately, I will not announce the winner on the show until January 2nd, but I'm thinking you've been overwhelmed for the holiday season. Let's start the new year out right with 4 skillet meals for you and your family. So 4 skillet meals for you and your family. Omaha Steaks and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. We will pick a winner. You have the next 2 weeks to enter, and then we will announce the winner right back here on Wednesday, January 2nd, 2019 at 3 p.m. A new time, because we're just gonna try it out. And that is Coffee Convo Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have to tell you. All right, back in 2 weeks. Mary Poppins returns in theaters today. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll be here the day after the first day of the new year, and I'm super excited, and I'm grateful to you guys for coming back each and every week on Coffee Convo Wednesday. So, yeah. Let's get out of here. Mary, you know what I should do? Actually, let me, hold on. I want to do this. a jolly holiday with Mary. Have a great Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, get it? Have a holly jolly holiday. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Follow me on all the socials at CindySimmons.com. Shoot me an email if you'd like, and spread kindness like Nutella. Cheers. Cheers.